Any good stories that you remember from EC Dub?
Tons and tons. What kind of story are you looking for?
I'm looking. I'll ask you for two. I want something that's going to pop me and something that people might not know happened.
Wow. Can I talk about the heat I got on your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. It goes to the BC. You walked in and go, "Hey, RK, it's my birthday." I go, "Can I cop a birthday for you?"
That's right. And you leaned over the guardrail and you went honk honk or something. Or no, Sabu said honk honk.
I don't know, maybe somebody said honk honk, but I copped a good feel.
Did I get mad?
No, you popped. But then in the first match, I had to work balls and axle, and I took the chair shot to the head and chair shot to the back as a receipt, I guess.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. It was opening match.
No, but it wasn't. What do you think? I went to axle and balls and said hit roadkill?
No. I think it's a booker.
Oh, get out of here. That is so stupid. If that was the case, I had no knowledge.
No, I know.
Honest to God, I didn't know because
I just want to get in that I grabbed your cans and it's exposed for everyone now.
Listen, it wasn't like a sexual thing. It was like a funny,
Yeah, because I used to always call you BC.
BC, yeah,
honk,
okay.
Honk.
Well, that's a good one. What's a story? I think Sabu said to me, "Can I touch them?" And I was like, "No."
I'll give you a soma.
No, well, I wasn't into that. So maybe if I was, I would have let him, but I didn't. But I remember him going honk honk, like air honk honk, and I was like, "No," and
not you.
Just walked away. Well, he didn't go for it. Maybe if he went for it, it would happen. See,
if you try, sometimes you get it.
You got to take chances in life. You know what I mean? What is a story that anywhere, it doesn't even have to be, because we worked together also in the fake WW, ECW, yeah, the fake.
Hey man, it was fake, but we all got exposure.
Right.
I got to have a match with Sabu on Sci-Fi.
Right.
Which I thought was really good. I got compliments from everybody on it, even Taz, which was a surprise. I'm in the encyclopedia. I got a trading card. We're on the network. So yeah, the run sucked, but we still have exposure now because of it.
Do you feel like, because there was a buzz about you when we were in WWE? Okay. I heard a buzz.
Okay.
And the buzz was, look at me, Vince McMahon loved your character. That's what I heard. And I wasn't sure if like they were supposed to push you on the ECW brand or if they were going to move you to like a Raw or a SmackDown. But I kept hearing roadkill.
It's news to me. They all acted like they didn't know who I was.
It's so bizarre.
Yes, it's bizarro world. Because hey, I'd have to go introduce myself as Mike, and it's like if you weren't made there, if you didn't come up through their system or their brand, you didn't exist. Mm-hmm. Or they act like you didn't exist.
I've said that so many times.
And you are?
Yeah.
You know what the fuck I am. You signed, you clowns.
Well, it's funny you said that because I don't know if you know the story when Vince pulled me out of the line to get my draw because I was crying to Johnny Ace that I wanted my release, and Vince came and found me. And Vince goes, "I know nothing about you." This is what he says to me. And I go, "Didn't you buy our tape library? Didn't you buy ECW?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't watch it. I don't know anything about ECW."
Yeah, right.
And I felt like saying,
this guy who runs the wrestling empire doesn't watch his competition, or at least is told about what's going on in the competition.
He says he didn't. I mean,
But he didn't. But he also, weren't they going to hire you as like sister love or something?
Yeah, like
so there you go. That they knew who you were.
I don't know.
It's all giant work.
I'm glad it's not just me that you said it to, because I'm just like, am I crazy?
But look what the WWE has done with all guys that have come from anywhere else that were successful anywhere else.
A few exceptions.
There's like one or two, like Flair and who else?
Well, no, I'm talking about like RVD.
Oh, yeah.
RVD did very well in that company. Tommy had a good run in that company.
Tommy had an okay run. Stevie had a really good run.
But I'm saying like
kind of under the radar.
Like they were there for a long time, though.
Yeah,
they kept their jobs.
But Stevie was there before the ECW crumbled, before the merge of everything.
Yeah,
before Dudley's the jump ship. That's what's part of the ECW crumbling, was they took away like the main guys, like Taz left, and Taz was in charge of, like, merch and the school, and Perry was already gone, and then they pulled like Bubba and Devon. They were both office guys, and Bubba would get buildings for us, you know.
Yeah,
it was so they kind of like plucked away at the turkey until there was just bones left, you know.
But now for you, going back to ECW, we have top guys that are leaving, which moves mid-card guys up to
should have.
Well, supposedly.
Yeah, it's all work.
Do you feel like Paul didn't see you at a certain level?
I feel like Paul was disengaged with us at that time, because he wasn't. If you remember, he wasn't coming to the shows at the end. Remember, he was in California getting us that big TV deal.
I do remember that.
But he wasn't showing up to shows. It was just Dreamer, and Paul would call in and sometimes show up to like TV, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think Paul was as hands-on. Plus, he was already working for WWE. He was writing their show. We caught him at Stanford.
I know you did.
And ring.
I know, with the ring truck.
Yeah, we were driving up to. We were going. It was the Boston Loop. So we had left the day before, and Chris Chetty had to go drop a deuce, and we stopped at McDonald's. So we had two vehicles. We had the ring truck and the RKV. So it was me and Mikey in a roadkill van, and Danny and Chris in the ring truck. So we're waiting, and then we look up the road, and there's Paul pushing his car. He ran out of gas, pushing his car to the gas station. Hey, what are you guys doing here? We're going to the show. So
we have a show today?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my God.
So we caught him early, but like you said, we were ring crew. We were, low level people. We weren't even working.
I never said you were low level people.
No.
I said.
No. I mean us. Like, as far as like, you look like Dudley Boys, Taz, Sabu, RVD, those Dreamer,
right?
Shane, all those. We weren't even on that radar yet, because we weren't even really working. We were just ring crew at the time,
But when these people are leaving, talent has to
step
evolve
up
and move up. Yeah.
But you can only evolve as far as they will let you.
Did you feel like at this point? Did you feel like maybe a single run would have been better for your career than being?
I don't know. I got over as a tag.
Yeah.
There was actually a rumor. You didn't come to E3 with us. We did E3 out in California. We were there for like the video game convention. Why didn't
I get to do that?
I don't know. You got to talk to the booker.
When you were with the Olsen twins?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
that infamous picture. I wasn't with them. I got a picture with them. So
I know it. I know. I can't. I don't know why I didn't get to go on that trip.
I don't know. I don't think there were any ladies on the trip.
There wasn't.
You know why? Because probably you didn't have anybody to work with. Maybe
what?
You didn't have anybody to work with. It was mostly like the younger guys, like you said, the newer guys. Simon Diamond was there. Carino.
Maybe, I don't know, but go ahead. Story.
So we were there 2 days. So Dreamer told me this afterwards. He was going to. I worked Rhino 2 days, and Rhino was a TV champ. So he was going to have me go over on Rhino the first day and then lose it back to him the second day.
Oh.
So they would have snuck in a TV title for Roadkill.
That would have been fun, though.
It would have been fun. It would be something cool. Yeah, but other people politicked and squashed it.
Other people, and we can't say who.
I won't say who, because then you're putting them over.
You'll tell me who in a text message.
Yes.
Because now I'm curious as to who that was, because there's heat.
Well,
20 years later.
There's always heat, but if you put it over, you give them credit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, just between you and I. You can tell me later on.